Good morning, students. How are you all today? I hope you are all doing great, isn't it? Excellent. Now, children, I am back with an interesting lesson. And the title of the lesson is Wait a minute. I am not going to tell you the title today. Instead, children, you will have to observe me do something and then guess the title all by yourself. So, are you ready, children? Perfect. Now look at me, children. What am I doing here, children? Exactly. Thank you, Shiva. I am running. So the title of our today's lesson is Run. R-U-N is Run. Run is a poem written by the poetess Marigold. M-A-R-Y, Mary Daunt. D-A-U-N-T. Daunt. Now don't forget this name, children. Mary Daunt is the poetess who wrote the poem Run. Okay? Now children, I am curious to know something. Give me an honest response, okay? Now, how many of you love to play games that involve running? My goodness, all of you like to play games that involve running? Very good. Right. Now, can you give me the reason why you all love to play games that involve running? Thank you, Pratibha. We all love, or you all love to play games that involve running because it gives you joy. Now this joy is not the joy from the 4th class E section. Here the word joy means happiness or merriment. Okay? And when you play with your friends, you get a feeling of togetherness. Isn't it, children? Playing alone is not at all fun, right? Yes. Now children, you must also know that running is a very good exercise. It will help you keep you fit or healthy. Okay? Right. Now, can anyone give me the names of 4 games that involve running? Yes, Rahul? Correct. Running race. We all have running race competitions in our school, isn't it? Right. Now, Kho-Kho. Thank you, Abhinav. Kho-Kho is a game which all of you enjoy. I have seen you play this game during your free periods, isn't it? Yes. Now one more game. Thank you, Samhita. Cricket. And one more I need. Right. Thank you, Yashwant. It is football. So all these games, they involve what? Correct. Running. Okay. Children, now that we have established that you all love to play games that involve running, have you noticed something? What happens to your body when you run fast? Yes? Exactly. Thank you, Sacheta. When you run fast, your breathing goes fast. It becomes faster, isn't it? So you gasp for air. Isn't it? Right. And one more thing happens, children. Your heart starts beating fast. Isn't it? Yes. Now children, don't you think we have been talking a bit too much about running without doing anything? Isn't it? Let's do a small warm-up exercise, okay? Don't you agree? Right. So now listen to me carefully, children. Here is what you need to do, okay? When I say shoulder, you will have to take your shoulder up and down twice, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I say feet, you will have to walk forward twice and then walk backward twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I say run, you will have to run fast, 1, 2, and then run slow, 3, 4, okay? And finally, when I say hands, lift both of your hands and then from your left start waving 4 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you got it, children. Now all of you step out from your chairs, stand up, be ready, Okay, perfect. Now let's start, okay? Shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a wonderful experience, isn't it? Right. Children, now that we are warmed up and ready, let's start our poem. Okay? Yes. Please take out your Marigold English textbook and open page number 38. Let me also grab my textbook here. Look into the books, children. Run away from the city and into the sun. Out to the country. Run, run, run. Run in the raindrops. Run beneath the trees. Run little races with each little breeze. Run down the hillside. Run up the lane. Run through the meadow. Then run back again. Run and be merry all through the day. Run to the country away, away. A beautiful poem. Don't you agree, children? Yes. Now, to understand this poem, please watch this video, children.
Hello children, today let's learn the poem Run. It's included in Unit 3 of your Marigold English Reader. The poem Run was written by Mary Durand. Here we go. Away from the city and into the sun, out to the country. Run, run, run. Run in the raindrops. Run beneath the trees. Run little races with each little breeze. Run down the hillside. Run up the lane. Run through the meadow. Then run back again. Run and be merry all through the day. Run to the country, away, away. Now children, let's discuss the poem in detail, okay? The title of the poem, as we all know by now, is Run. Stanza 1. Away from the city and into the sun, out to the country, run, run, run. In the first stanza, the poetess Mary Durand asked the children to run away from the crowded, noisy cities to the countryside. In a countryside, the kids could enjoy clear sky and bask in the warm sun. Cities have tall buildings that cover the sky, and there are many buildings which do not get proper sunlight. Also, there are no open places for the kids to play or run around. So the poetess asked the children to go to the countryside and enjoy nature and to run around in the sun. Children, now let's see what the poetess Mary Durand has to say in the second stanza. Stanza 2. Run in the raindrops, run beneath the trees, run little races with each little breeze. In the second stanza also, the poetess asked the children to keep running, even when it is raining. She believes children must know the joy of getting wet in the rain. She further asks the kids to run under or beneath the trees and enjoy the shade. Children must also race with the little wind or breeze. Running along with the breeze is a very pleasant experience because we feel pushed forward And when the cold breeze touches our body, we feel relaxed and calm. So the poetess wants the kids to run in the rain and to run under the shady trees and then to have little races with the breeze and have utmost fun. Let's now check out the third stanza. Stanza 3. Run down the hillside, run up the lane, run through the meadow, then run back again. Here, the poetess asks the kids to be adventurous and experience the thrill of running down the hill slope and then running up a lane and through the meadows. Finally, they can run back to their homes. Children, running down a hill is very exciting because we gain momentum or speed. We do not have to put in much energy to move forward. This is probably the reason why you all love to play in a slide, isn't it? So, children, the poetess says that in order to have more fun or excitement, you can run down the hillside, run up the lane, and run through the meadow, and finally run back to your houses. So, next time you visit a countryside, you can do all this, children. Let's now check out the last stanza. Stanza 4. Run and be merry all through the day. Run to the country, away, away. In the last stanza, the poetess summarizes that children must play and run all through the day. Running is the easiest and simplest exercise that kids could have. So they can indulge in games that involve running. This will make them merry as well as healthy. With a sound body and a sound mind, they will be able to concentrate well on studies. This will ensure a bright and successful future for them, says the poetess. So children, staying fit is of utmost importance. You will have to exercise regularly in order to stay fit. If your body is healthy, you will have a healthy mind. Okay? If ever you feel stressed, try to visit your relatives in the countryside. You will find yourselves recharged running through the meadows in the sun and racing with the breeze. Okay? Children, we have now completed this poem. I hope you enjoyed it. Here the task or home assignment for you is to learn the poem and record your recitation and post it to my personal WhatsApp number. Okay? Let's now go through the new or difficult words from the poem Run. The first word that you have here is country. Now the word country does not refer to any other country or nation like America, Japan, Pakistan or China. Here the word country refers to countryside and it means a rural or village area. In a countryside or a village, you will find large expanse of green land. And the people living in a countryside or a village mostly engage in farming. Children, here I have framed a sentence using the word countryside. Last Sunday, I went to the country to visit my grandparents. Our second word is raindrop. The word raindrop means a single drop of rain. In the video that is shown on the screen, you will find many drops of rainwater, isn't it? There are many raindrops. Using this word, you can frame the sentence. I love to see raindrops falling from the sky. Our third new word is need. So children, in our last class, we learned that apostrophe is used when we contract a word or shorten a word. If you take out the apostrophe, the word will become beneath. So the word beneath means Under. In this picture, you can see a boy sitting under a tree or sitting beneath a tree. So we can frame the sentence, the boy is sitting beneath a tree. Our next new word is breeze, and it means a gentle or light wind. Now, who doesn't like a gentle wind, children? We all love to have the touch of cool, light wind against our body, especially when we are sweating. We can frame the sentence, when there is a breeze, the trees and plants sway. Here in this picture, you can see how the tiny plants and the leaves of the big tree are swaying to and fro in the breeze. Let's now check out our next word, which is hillside. The word hillside means the sloping side of the hill. From the picture that is given here, we can frame the sentence, there are many trees by the hillside. Our sixth new word is meadow. A meadow is a grassland. In the picture that is given here, you will find cattle grazing in the meadow. So meadows will have lots of grass which the cattle love to feed on. Using the word meadow, we can frame the sentence. The cows are grazing in the meadow. Moving on to a last new word, merry. And the word merry means cheerful or happy. In the picture that is given here, you will find the kids very happy or merry. They are merrily running around a tree in a countryside. So we can use this word and frame the sentence. Running makes kids merry or happy. So children, we have covered the new words, their meanings and usage. Now let's discuss the textual exercises. Children, please go to page number 40 in your Marigold English reader. Now let's start. The first exercise that you have here is reading is fun. Under this section, there are two questions. The first question is, what does the poem tell us to do? The answer for this is, the poem tells us to run in natural environment and be happy all day. Moving on to the second question, write about the places where the poet wants us to run. For this answer, you will have to list down the places where the poet wants you to run. So we can write down our answer. The poet wants us to run away from the city, into the country, in the rain, underneath the sun, down the hillside, up the lane, and finally through the meadow. So this section is over, children. Let's move on to the next section. Children, our next interesting activity is let's spell. Some letters are missing in each word. Write EE or EA in each word. This type of activity you are already familiar with, isn't it, children? You have been doing it since class 2, right? This activity is simple because you know you will have to use either EE or EA in order to fill in the blanks. So let's get started, children. The first word that we have here is TR-S, and we all know that we will have to add two E's to make the word trees. Our second word is PL-SE. Here you will have to use E and A to make the word please. In the third word again, we will have to use E and A to make it tease. The word tease means to make fun of. Sometimes you tease your friends, isn't it, children? Or you make fun of them. Our next word is T-CH, and we will have to put in E and A to make it teach. The next word we have here is SL-P, and we know we have to add E. to make it sleep. Don't we all like to sleep, children? Yes, of course. And by adding EE for the next word, we get the word beep. Similarly, by adding EE to next word, we get feed. And the last word is meat. So this was fun, isn't it, children? Now I had a homework for you, children. It's in next page. So please move on to the next page. Now add more words with EE and EA and put them inside the bubbles. Here you will have to look for the words which have the letters EE and EA in the middle. And once you have found them, please write them down here. Okay, children? And after you do it, please post it to me on my personal WhatsApp number. Okay? Children, in page number 42, you have another interesting activity, which is let's write. Answer the questions by looking at the picture on the opposite page. In page number 43, you have got 6 pictures. Children, you will have to observe these pictures and then do this exercise. Okay? So let's get on with it, children. Here an example is already given so that you can see that and do the rest of the exercise. Example, what is happening in picture 5? In picture 5, you have a girl diving into the water, isn't it? So for the question, what is happening in picture 5? You can write the answer. The girl is diving into the water. The first question we have here is, what is Mohan practicing in picture 4? In picture 4, you will see that Mohan is practicing for high jump. Isn't it? Yes. So we can frame the answer. He is practicing high jump. Our next question here is, what are Anil and his friends pulling in picture 3? In picture 3, you can see that Anil and his friends are pulling a rope. So we can write our answer. They are pulling a rope. Our third question is, where are the boats racing in picture 2? In picture 2, you can see that the boat race is happening in a river. So you can write the answer. The boats are racing in a river. The fourth question that we have here is, what are the boys doing in picture 1? In picture 1, we can see that the boys are running. So we can write the answer. The boys are running. Now moving on to our last question. What are the girls doing in picture 6? What are they doing, children? They're swimming. So we can write the answer. They are swimming in a pool. Now based on these pictures, we have some other activity also to do. To find out what that is, move on to the next page, children. Now make one more question for each picture. Write the question in the space below each picture. Use how many, what are, where are or where is, how, why to make questions. So children, once again you will have to observe these pictures. This time not to write answers but to frame questions. Okay, you will have to frame questions using how many, what are, where are or is, how and why. Okay, now look at the first picture, children. Here you can see the boys are running, isn't it? We can use any one of these to frame a question. So I have framed the question. How many boys are running? Similarly, observe each of these pictures and try to frame your questions. Okay? And after you have done that, please post it to me on my personal WhatsApp number. This is your second home assignment. With this exercise, we have completed the lesson Run. So this is it for today from me, children. Bye-bye and have a great day.